Hi y'all. It's a long time coming. I don't really like to do these reels. And I guess I will explain why in a second. That's today's subject. We are gonna talk about reels, Instagram reels and TikTok reels, and the impact it is doing to our psyche. It's been coming to my understanding that we're cooked. I wanted to get into the basics of what Reels is and how it became Reels, because Reels is not for reals, okay? It's scary. I don't like being on this platform because my tits are out and people are just gonna be staring at that the whole entire time I'm talking. So let's get down to basics. So with Instagram Reels, it came out in 2020 to compete with TikTok. This was a viral video platform where people will come on and dance and do stupid shit. And we're all like, ha 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 ha, that's a funny video. Do it again, kind of, or ordeal. Just kind of, we're like, cool. This is the new way of social media. Gotta dance and you gotta say some intense, extreme shit. And this goes into all regards with whether it be like political stance, spiritual stance, conspiracy, pretty much anything that's gonna cause a reaction from the viewer. And this is where TikTok and Instagram, combining their heads, they're like, oh, wow, we can make money off that. So Instagram created Reels to compete. And with this intention of having content creators boost their profiles with making reels, this birthed the production of reels and why we're seeing so much reels now. Yay! Here's the story. I don't like being on reels. So reels started out as a program for Instagram people with subscribers to promote all their shit, right? This happening, people are now exploding with misinformation and complete chaos, if you will, just to get a reaction or get some sort of view from you to fit into the whole program of this experience. I want to get into why keywords and subject matter fucking matter. And people use that, and the algorithm knows that. So, for example, with the spiritual, occult, conspiracy community, like using such keywords like expansion or third eye awakening or reading or fill in the blank. With religion, it's going to make the algorithm money. What is an algorithm? An algorithm is a data center full of backlogs of everything that you've liked or watched, and they calculate it and show you more of it because they know that you watched it, you interact with it. People think that with this information, they're like, oh, I'm magical. Hey, I'm creating what I want to see. That must mean that I am a god, that I am spiritual. That must mean that I am special to this place and that I must keep giving it the same keywords and programs that it's been giving me. So this is where the loop has been. People have been stuck in this loop since 2020, and it's nothing new. It's just really scary because everything's getting a little bit more intense, especially when it comes to news-wise reels. It's getting a little funky. That with AI in the picture now, and it has been in the picture since 2023, people can literally mimic voices, and they can even mimic how I look, how you look, and distort it so that you're sucked into this like vortex of, oh, like I I know everything. I am the universe. I just got to do these rituals. The thing that people don't realize with these communities is that our relatives, our ancestors, everyone in our past has never had to deal with this little rectangle here. They never had to deal with how fast the news has come at them. And they never had to deal with any of this shit. Would get their information about the news through mouth, storytelling, or the newspaper. We don't know how to handle all this shit. This is what's causing all these people being like, oh Jesus, oh Mary, or oh Kali, or oh my gosh, take this course on my astrology. You know, all these things are coming out. I'm not trying to downplay these communities, but they're just all cliques because they just want to sit around and gossip and not do anything to actually contribute to helping our earth, helping our environments. And that's what's been pissing me off, because I have been sucked into these vortexes myself. It gets turned into these games of like, oh, I know X, Y, and Z. I know more than you. Let's battle it out in the comment section. Let's, they mistake these actions as being productive and feeling empowered and validated. And there's a time and place for that. If you can't control your own outbursts or like emotions about subjects with people and you have to prove who's right and wrong all the time on here, I think you're missing the assignment, and I think you're missing the point. The internet was always designed for people to connect and really generally build connections off of similar items and things that they like. This big ol' like, if you're not with the cult, you're one of them, or this is a bot, and stupid shit. It's like, we've been there, done that since 2020, trying to warn people of the psychological warfares that are going to occur from these mindsets being broadcast out on here. With these algorithms being the way they are, and people taking that information when they're in a sensitive state of mind where they can't decipher reality from fantasy, it's gonna cause a lot of issues and a lot of confusion for these people, because they're trying to figure out who they are, and then on top of that they're getting thrown all these keywords and all these mindsets that they have to follow, even if their family and their ancestors have never dealt with them. And we're expected to all have these same scripts and these same mindsets in order to be validated. Algorithms are going to continue to be this way, and sadly people like me and people out there like me or different whatever, we're never gonna get a viral sensation. Always just gonna be the same topics looping over and over, because people know that they can make money off of it, and they know that they can benefit off your suffering, and people praise them like religions and cults, just like they do with politicians and celebrities and online community as well, expecting like your friends and whatnot to look at your like stories and expect to like reach out to you that way with something's wrong. I'm direct with you right now, and it's so weird because I'm direct with you right now. Like, my emotions are right here, my face is right here. So why can't we do this in person? Why can't we have conversations, and why can't we have dopamine? Why can't we build connections like this in person? So this is something I wanted to kind of discuss that's kind of interesting with reels. I don't like doing reels for this, not the reason of being a viral sensation, but for the fact that people just kind of scroll along and take your ideas and don't give credit where credit is due. And I have been saying this in my videos for the longest time, but again, like, what do I know? Honestly, like, we don't know how much longer we have on this platform. We don't know how much longer that we get to do these things. Speaking war-wise, all the internet cables are connected in an underground layer through each continent, and that's how we communicate with each other. It's not really an aerial signal like our Wi-Fi's. Real real people that like actually care about you are not gonna try to tell you how to feel secure, and they're not gonna try to fix every little thing about you. Bottom line is, folks, the real ones that actually care about you and are not scamming you are not going to be like trying to force you to be just like them, force you to eat things or say things or praise certain egregores in order for their satisfaction and to gain your friendship. So I like to end things with questions because it actually gets you thinking instead of just getting dopamine off of looking at me or whatever. On that note, I do want to end on a question, a reflective question, because we do kind of need that reflection. But it is optional. It's never to be forced. It's never to make you do it. But in the topic line of all these egregores and people, do you think we're all meant to actually truly awaken? Or was this another thing that was forced upon us?